My spiritual journey starts out kind of like many of us. I was brought up Christianity. It didn't really hit me until I became ill. Um, I had a really, really serious battle with meningitis, and it was extreme, pretty extreme. I was in the hospital for just about 2 weeks. I had lost over about 15 to 20 pounds, and for someone who was 12 years old at the time, not knowing what was going to happen, it was extremely important that my faith guide me through such a hard time. My mother and my grandmother, the really strong women in my family were there to support me. We prayed every day that I would get better, and progressively I did. I was debilitated for quite some time, and that being in that sort of environment really, really makes you look at your life and look at the things that you believe in, and my faith was really tested then, at a really young age. And for me to persevere, for the Lord to help me get through something like that, it really just spoke volumes to how important, the Lord and all this was in my life, and how important it was for me, because I knew that I was set for something in this lifetime. There was a path for me. I wasn't ready to go yet, and I'm not gonna lie. I sat there and I thought I was gonna die. I had no fluids in me. I had basically nothing. I was just almost a sack of bones, and it felt really, really terrible. And we prayed every night, and my faith in the Lord just almost empowered me. It was almost like an embodied sensation. Um, Ever since that day, I've never let my faith go. I don't think I'd be where I was today if it wasn't for the Lord, and obviously, the strong women in my life being there to support me, to pray with me, to show me the way. And again, I've always been involved in the church, but you don't really. Sometimes it takes something for you to really grasp what that means, and to really understand the intention of that. And that is the beginning of my spiritual journey. That is the turning point for me, that kind of opened up my eyes and said, "Hey, this is where you need to be." And that's something that I will never ever take for granted. It's not something that I'll ever let go. Not something I'll ever forget. That's something very difficult to forget. And I thank the Lord every day that I'm here and I'm able to share that experience with you. It's one of the most frightening experiences of my life, and I don't think I would be here, obviously, if it wasn't for the Lord. So that's where I am.